Good morning. Time to rise and shine for lark and sunshine in a brand new episode of Pokemon Platinum. And to one of the most confusing places in any Pokemon game. This is the Distortion World. This rock slab. It appears to move if you step on a certain spot. Will we get to see Giratina if we keep going down? In the Distortion World, are we really traveling downward? Now, for the longest time, I kept on calling this area the Reverse World. Because gravity is technically in reverse. And I don't remember the last time I played Platinum, but I don't think it was that long ago. Well, the last file is what I'm talking about. I don't remember the last file. Well, yeah, I don't remember when that last file was. But whenever I get to this area, I always get confused. No matter how many times I've played through Platinum, I always get confused on this part. Keep in mind, that's the way this area was laid out, as the legend of Giratina has been all but forgotten but to a few. The legend told of a world on the other side of ours, this world. Why does this world exist? Why is Giratina here all alone? Maybe antisocial, maybe doesn't like people, you know. There's so much that can't be explained, but we have things to do. Let's split up. We have to find the right way. Where do I go? Hang on. I think it's right this way. Probably should have looked at it. Probably should have looked at a guide first before I'm going through this. Now, I think this does occasionally go into dead ends. Hello, Cyrus. The shadowy Pokemon isn't here. It abandoned me here, then appeared somewhere farther down. Was it content merely to interfere with my plan? Incidentally, do you understand the concept of genes? If it's true, you've impressed me. Genes can be considered the blueprints of all life forms. That includes humans and Pokemon alike. Genes are contained in a DNA strand. DNA strand consists of two chains of opposing characteristics in a spiral. If one of the chains were to be broken, the other could replicate it. One or the other cannot exist without its opposite. Do you understand where I'm going with this? This is a bizarre world. Time doesn't flow. Space isn't stable. Only that shadowy Pokemon lives here. This world is the opposite of our world. Our world I wish to change. It is like the two chains composing a strand of DNA. The two worlds must be balancing each other to remain in existence. Without the one, the other cannot exist. The shadowy Pokemon must play a role in keeping the worlds in balance. That is why it must have interfered and brought me here. The shadowy Pokemon must have made this bizarre world. That's why trying to change our world disturbed it and made it reveal itself. So, you caused it to appear. Pretty much. But that is all irrelevant. What matters is defeating that Pokemon and making this world disappear. I won't allow it to interfere with me again. With it gone, neither world will be able to revert to its original state. Yeah, just like that. We have reached a dead end. Now, something I wanted to talk about last time was talking about Smash Ultimate. Now, Smash has been around since 64. So it's gone through a few games now. 64, Melee, Brawl, Smash 4, and now Smash Ultimate. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think that there are some characters in Smash that shouldn't even belong in Smash. And I guess I can talk about more about that while we do this puzzle. So what we're gonna have to do is push 3 boulders down into holes. I think I want to go. Yeah. So, I didn't grow up playing Smash 64, but I really don't think that Jigglypuff should have been in Smash. Because, quite perfectly, it was more annoying in this show than it was, and like it shouldn't have been a main character. It shouldn't have been in Smash. Um, when um, we didn't really need Dr. Mario in Smash. If anything, they should have at least made Dr. Mario just a costume swap for Mario. Um, who else was there? Pichu should never have been a playable character in Smash. Um, Duck Hunt. Um, uh, Palutena. Hold on, just give me a second here. So yeah, the characters I don't think that should have ever been in Smash have been been Jigglypuff, Dr. Mario, Pichu, Palutena, Wii Fit Trainer, Duck Hunt, Pac-Man, and as odd as it seems, Rob and Game & Watch. Those are just the characters that I think that should have never been in Smash. But speaking of characters that should have been in Smash from the get-go, King K. Rool for sure. And because I didn't grow, well, that was mainly because I grew up playing Donkey Kong. But because I didn't grow up playing Kirby and Metroid, I wasn't too sure about, you know, Ridley and Meta Knight and DDD. So I wasn't too sure about them. Huh. I'm actually surprised I've... So now we just need to push the boulders into where the three spirits are. I don't know if people have the same thought that I do, but those are just... Those are the main characters that I think that should have never been in Smash. Oh, and also Villager. I'm sorry. Villager is another one. And but also thanks to Smash, I've never even heard of quite a few of these characters. Ness. Yeah, I've never heard of Ness, Game & Watch, Pit, Rob, Snake, the Fire Emblem characters, Lucas, Olimar, Rob, and I think that's it. Oh wait, Cloud as well, because I never grew up with the Final Fantasy series either, so oh, and Bayonetta. Those characters I have never even heard of until Smash. So yeah, I guess I can throw in Lucas there as well. So, you were already here. Why do you seek to change the world? If you hate our world, you should just go off somewhere alone. Find somewhere you can live without seeing others. Why should I run and hide from the world and have to wait quietly? My aim is to rid our world of the vague and incomplete thing we call spirit. By freeing ourselves of that, our world can be complete. That is my justice. No one can interfere. Just checking. Okay. I won't lose. Not to that shadow Pokemon. Not in any worthless world. So we're up against Cyrus for the final time. Starts off Houndoom. Starts off with Houndoom. Another favorite fire type of mine. But falls just slightly short of Infernape. But it is possibly my favorite dark type. And we have Gyarados. Coming out opposite. You know, actually, naming Dusknoir opposite is pretty good for... It's pretty good for this area. Because it's... Because it technically is opposite of the world. Oh, you have Earthquake. I'm not that surprised that is Earthquake, because that's what a lot of competitive teams use. Thank you, Curse. Who's next? Honchkrow. Yeah, sure. Let's try Thunderbolt and Heat Wave. That's an interesting move. 100 power, 90 accuracy, can hit both opponents. And can inflict burn. Weavile. Okay, fake out, so there's a little bit of chip damage there. Let's see if Mach Punch can take it out. No. Weavile is... Come on! One Ice Punch already? Too bad I got rid of Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel would have... Yes! Oh. Flame Wheel would have thawed and still done the damage. And now we have Crobat. This is his last Pokemon. This fight can actually be pretty challenging. Oh, come on, really? Flinching already? This cannot be. It's not possible I could lose. I think of something like that. And Cyrus is defeated. I won't accept this. This can't be. Not after all the sacrifices we've made to get this far. What of my new world, of my new galaxy? Was this all a dream to be swept by your own reality? Why did they make the text so fast? Don't think that you can defeat or capture that Pokemon. What was the item you gave me after I beat you last time? Huh? This bizarre world is none other than that Pokemon itself. Capturing it or defeating it will make this world disappear. Very well. Do what you will. Rather than repairing the world, you're going to destroy it for me. Do it. You inherit my legacy. Don't believe his lies. It's not possible that a Pokemon can make the world disappear. The world awaited your birth. Not only yours, either. Pokemon with you, the Pokemon close to you. All the Pokemon and people were born because they have a part in the world. I'm convinced of that. Giratina won't go out of existence. This distortion world won't disappear. Our world won't disappear either. Let's go meet Giratina. Now let's go meet Giratina. So yeah, based on what I just said, well, Giratina is enraged because the two worlds are endangered. It has merged the distortion world and our world at the Spear Pillar. That's why both worlds are becoming distorted. But there's nothing to fear. You can defeat Giratina and show the type bond you share with your Pokemon. Or you can demonstrate how much you want it to join you. If you succeed in doing either, Giratina will understand. The distortion of the two worlds will stop. Now for here, we'll just see. Go. So yeah, based on what I just said, I'm using the Master Ball on Giratina. And it's going to be the only legend I catch. I've thought about it long enough, and just like an emerald, I will not be catching the legends. Unless they're... Unless it's required to? No. So here we have Giratina. I'll just let you listen to the song for a second. It was banished for its violence, and silently gazed upon the old world from the distortion world. This is the very first ghost and dragon type. Giratina seems to have understood us. That Pokemon, that shadowy Pokemon was captured. Your doing so means this irrational world will remain in existence. Well, you wanted me to catch it with the item you gave me. So, Cyrus is completely ironic at this point. You're doing... Does that make it impossible for me to create a new world? Even if I made new red chains, the new world can't be made. Why? What compels you to protect the two worlds? Because I am Link, and this is between worlds. I'm joking. Although, I should just name my character that because that's technically where we are. We are a link between worlds now. Is spirit a vague and incomplete thing so important to you? The places we are born, the time we spend living, the languages we speak. We are all different, but the presence of Pokemon unites us. That's true. People do get along well when it comes to Pokemon chat. We share our lives with our Pokemon, and our happiness grows as well, as we all become greater than we are alone. That is why we can battle and trade with anyone we choose. Not quite. First you have to... First to battle, you need to have an exclamation mark. Silence. Enough of your blathering. That's how you justify spirit as something worthwhile? That is merely humans hoping, deluding themselves that they are happy and safe. The emotions roiling inside me. Rage, hatred, frustration. These ugly emotions arise because of my own incomplete spirit. Enough. We will never see eye to eye. This, I promise you, I will break the secrets of the world. With that knowledge, even though you just kidnapped the being of knowledge, I will create the complete and perfect world. One day you will awaken to a world of my creation. A world with that spirit. Since there is sadness, we can feel joy. When there is anger, compassion is born. Let's go back home. The part where Giratina should lead back to our world. Giratina was written in the legend as being on the other side of our world. It stands to reason that it has a link to the other side. Link between worlds. Which, by the way, is a good game. There's a portal where Giratina was. Will you leap into the portal? This place? It's the send-off spring. It's said to somehow lead to the great beyond. And Giratina was said to live in a world on the opposite of ours. Oh, I'm sincerely sorry. It's very rude of me. Larkin, you're incredible. You really are a fantastic trainer. Let me say this on behalf of all of Sinnoh. Larkin, thank you. Oh, that's right. You have to go tell Professor Rowan. He was very worried about you. You should visit him at his lab. And we will do that next time. Because that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. If you subscribe to Sunshine, then you will have Sunshine all the time. And by the way, well, actually no. No, that's it. Good night.